Y'all, how's everybody doing this Friday night? Thanks for joining me on this impromptu live stream, but decided to come in and talk a little bit about football before we lose it. Hey, welcome, A-Train. What's going on, Miss Gabs? How you doing? What's going on, Benjamin? Get some people in here. Get started. Wait for a few more people to join. I guess if they do. Yeah, pretty damn excited about this weekend. Excited and sad. We're just that much closer to being done with football. Oh, nice. Gab's got quite a few lives going on. I like your thumbnails. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, I have this YouTube genius that I pay to do thumbnails for me. YouTube genius. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching you SmackDown after the live here because I got it recorded on DVR. Well, thank you guys for showing up here. We'll go ahead and I get started with my predictions. We got the first game there, Buffalo and Denver. It's at 2. You know what? I always do the Eastern time zone and do the math, and you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually tell you the Alaska time. So add 4 hours if you're on the East Coast. Add an hour if you're in California. And yeah, that's how we're going to do this tonight. We got Buffalo versus Denver to 12:30 p.m. on CBS. I got Buffalo actually beat Denver last year in a wild card. Actually beat them pretty good, 31-7. Actually, A-Trey, I picked Buffalo. I think that Bo Nix doesn't quite have it. He hasn't proven that he has it, and as a Chiefs fan, I really can't really pick the Broncos. It's really kind of a real tough one. Buffalo's probably the most historical rival of the Chiefs, but yeah, we'll have to. Well, I mean, actually, it's probably not a bad thing that I'm picking Buffalo there, A-Trey, because I've been wrong all weekend, or I've been wrong all playoff. I picked Carolina. Let's see it. I guess the only one I didn't get wrong was Houston, but I got all the other ones wrong. So my picks will probably be good for the people I don't pick. Wild horses, yeah. Well, that we'll see. I mean, all the excuses of Josh Allen is out of the way. You know, he's always gotten beaten by Mahomes and Jackson and Burrow, and they're all three of them are already in Cancun. So we'll see. We'll see. This is his year. Yeah, I sure should have. Just like you should have stayed away from the Steelers there, Miss Gabs. You got what about C.J. Stroud? Next game on Saturday there is going to be San Francisco and Seattle at 4 p.m. on Fox. Seahawks did win that last week of the games, 13-3 in San Francisco. They, I think the Seahawks got this one. I really, it really depends on Sam Darnold. I mean, the way he played last year in the playoffs was just completely terrible. But I think the Seahawks actually have a pretty good chance of that defense is pretty good. They have a pretty good run game with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. So, I guess in my mind, the 12s, it's a loud stadium, pretty damn loud stadium, almost as loud as Arrowhead. But so for that reasons, I'm gonna pick the Seahawks. But who knows? I mean, the damn 49ers, they've been beating everybody with half the teams. So who knows? I mean, they got some kind of voodoo going on over there where even though people get hurt, they still pull it out. That Kittle getting hurt last week, tearing out his Achilles. And then they got that Tunges that stepped up. They had linebackers 5 and 6 out there last week, and it was just a crazy game. Oh, nice. Hey Trey. Like I said, don't I never if the way my playoff picks have been going, if I would definitely not go with my suggestions. Yeah, the Winers could definitely uh, choke, but so can the Chickens. Yeah, the Sea Chickens definitely could choke just as easy, or Sam Darnold, I should say. And the first game there on Sunday is Houston versus New England at 11 a.m. on ESPN. I heard that crazy news that um, Nico Collins is going to miss that game. That might be a pretty good hit for the Texans. I really, uh, I really don't know on that one. I mean, C.J. Stroud barely. He had a manageable game. Um, the defense won that game against Pittsburgh more than uh, New England. Houston's defense won that game last week over Pittsburgh more than the offense. The Texans have won 10 in a row. It's just a damn coin flip. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna use my double reverse psychology, and for my boy Jimmy, I'm gonna pick Drake May and New England Patriots to win that game. Um, that Mike Vrabel's got those guys just playing out of their minds. I'm sure he got a lot of aura by splitting his lip on that headbutting that guy on the sidelines last week. So I'll I'll pick New England on that game. And last but not least, I think probably could be the best game of the weekend. I think they're all going to be close. A-Tray for sure. Except for this last one. I think this last one might be a pretty well. No, because damn Caleb Williams, he doesn't play until the fourth quarter. Ends up getting his super strength, and then he comes back to win all them games. So Rams versus the Bears at 2:30 p.m. on NBC. I'm gonna. What's going on, baby Gabs? Glad you're here. What's your thoughts? Who's gonna win that game? I'm gonna pick the Bears. The L.A. Rams. The L.A. Rams just. I mean, they barely beat the Panthers. I think the Panthers beat the Panthers more than the Rams beat the Panthers, and they're just. I don't know. They're just not playing to their with their self very well. It's just bad football all around. No shit. No, no, I didn't. I didn't go all home teams because I picked New England and the Seahawks. So the road teams I got are Buffalo, and then oh shit, I picked all home teams. Buffalo, Seattle. Oh, and I know New England and Bears. Yeah, the L.A. Lambs. Yeah, the L.A. Lambs. Well, I mean, Jimmy, it's been 10 years since you've actually got to talk about the playoff game, so I mean, you got to be happy about that. Well, I can play that out. Let's see, what did I? So I picked the Bears for the. I'll play it out here. Bears and Seahawks. I'll play out the bracket here. I'm gonna write it down. Yeah, yeah, they definitely. They might as well say playing with themselves. Patriots and. Buffalo will be in New England if that's the case. So I would say Seahawks win the NFC Championship. I'm gonna give it to the Pats in the AFC. So that'd be Seahawks versus Pats in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that just be some shit if the same thing happened again where they didn't hand the ball off to the running back and Sam Darnold threw a pick on the 1 yard line in the Super Bowl? What's going on, Priscilla? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I know, A-Train. Like I said, it's better for you that I didn't pick them. So if I go with the opposite way I was thinking, so it could be Denver versus the Texans, and then I cannot not call it. I'm gonna call them the Lambs for the rest of my days. What's going on, Anthony? Welcome. We'll go with the Lambs versus Winers. I would never in a million years think that that would be even a possibility at the beginning of the season. The Rams, maybe, yeah, but never 49ers, uh, Denver Texans. Um, so if that's the case, then I mean, if the yeah, Raul, you got me on that one. I can't not call them the Lambs. If the Lambs make it to the NFC Championship game, I'm gonna have to make it give it to them to go to the Super Bowl. Because you do have the chance for the 49ers to go home and play the Super Bowl because it's in San Francisco this year. But I'm gonna go with the Rams and Denver and Texans. So, man, that would be one. That would be a great AFC Championship game. Uh, Denver and Texans, man, that'd be a great AFC Championship game. Wow, two top defenses. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Strouds on that one. If that truly is the case, I think I'm gonna have to. I would get that just because OCJ has just a little bit more experience than Bo Nix, but that would be the only reason. Yeah, I'd give it to the Texans. And then in the Super Bowl, I'd have to give it to the Rams. Yeah, I'd have to give it to the Rams because uh, going to the Super Bowl and the whole Super Bowl week is definitely a thing. Yeah, no, I definitely am not putting any money on the games there, Charlie. Oh, Jimmy got the Buffalo Bills versus the 49ers in Candle. Well, I guess it's not Candlestick. I'm probably dating myself there. I don't even know what the hell the name of that stadium is now. Hey, that's a pretty good pick there, Charlie Bars. You say Bills and the Lambs. Hey, I appreciate it. They're Black Mask. Who uh, who do you got winning? If it's the Bills and the Rams. Um, I was doing both games tomorrow on a stream, Jimmy. I'm doing the Buffalo Denver game and San Fran and Seattle, and then uh, Rams and the Bears. Oh yeah, that's what it's Levi Stadium. I don't know why I wanted to call it damn Candlestick Park. I've actually seen the stadium uh, when I went on my big road trip this last spring. Uh, Free Jeans Charlie. Well, yeah, he likes to get that free stuff. Which games you doing, Jimmy? I seen the one that Gabs was doing. They popped up on there. Yeah, I mean that's a good pick. Um, so to answer the question there, what's going on, King Bob? Uh, A Trey, it's such a melting pot up here with all the military moves and um, oh, it's going good there, King Bob. With all the military moves, so people come up with different teams already. Um, there is huge Midwest uh, teams like huge Packers bar, huge Vikings fans, um, Chicago. They came up in the early like 1940 time frame when the Dust Bowl happened, and they gave up a bunch of land up here. So there's a lot of history of Midwest folks moving up here. They consider the hometown team up here is the Seahawks. So there are a few Seahawks. Oh, nice. Well, you're also doing that Bears game too, ain't you? Oh no, that's on Gab's channel. Um, yeah, T3. Yeah, no, I think Tomlin goes in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think for sure that Tomlin goes to the Hall of Fame. You know, that's the most craziest thing you ever think of, though. The existence of the Steelers. They've only had four coaches. Well, they'll come going on their fourth coach. I think Rodgers is done. I don't. I don't think Kels is retiring. I think he's coming back. Um, but I don't think. I think Rodgers is done. Dude, that was crazy. Um, that was crazy about the Giants getting Harbaugh with the teams that they have, the players that they have, Scattaboo and um, that rookie, that rookie quarterback, um, and then they have that wide receiver, Neighbors. Shit, Charlie, it might be, uh, it might be, he might have been not bullshitting the whole time. And yeah, Jackson Dart, there you go. It might be the Giants year next year. The only problem is that he probably bringing Monken along, and he's the guy that forgot that he had Derrick Henry on his team. So it we'll see what that means for the Giants. Actually, T3, it's not. It's warm. Um, yeah, coffee cake. I appreciate it. It's warm. It's like 34 degrees. All my snow melted. Um, it's definitely colder north of here, but where I'm at, no, it's warm and rainy. It's gross. Yeah, Tomlin had 19 playoffs for sure. There ain't no doubt he's a Hall of Famer. Um, he and the thing about it is they're going to have to trade for him. So whoever picks up Tomlin's going to end up having to trade Pittsburgh for him because he just signed that extension. So it's kind of like when Sean Payton from the Broncos moved to Denver. They had to give New Orleans a couple of picks because he still was under contract. Hey, I appreciate that little two dice. Yeah, no, it's going pretty good. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Shit, there's 11 people in here. I can't. It's crazy. You guys don't mind hitting that like button and subscribing if you're new. I no, I think Bryce Young's fine as quarterback. I don't think that I don't think that I don't think the Panthers need to get a new quarterback, or they won't for sure. I'm taking. Who did I take on that game? I took Buffalo. Yeah, I took Buffalo. I yeah, that's funny. Cavs positive mood. Oh, hey, what's going on, Hamid? Yeah, man, I don't know, coffee cake. I mean, it's just I mean, Denver's got an excellent defense. They've been trying to build that defense up ever since Mahomes came in, and after all those picks on draft on the defense, their defense is absolutely amazing. But I think Josh Allen can maybe do it. I'm uh, I'm rooting for I'm rooting for good games there, King Bob. Yeah, I'm rooting for good games. I really don't care. Yeah, the Bears. I didn't actually. Oh, I did pick the Bears. I picked the Bears against the Lambs. Josh Allen. Josh Allen is not a beast in the playoffs, King Bob. That ain't nothing further from the truth. Man, uh, you guys are blowing up this chat. It's crazy. I can't even keep up with you guys. Yeah, I'll pin your comment, little two dice. He just it's just that he's not that he's even. I think Johnson had more to do with Caleb Williams going good than Caleb, and it just how he plays in the fourth quarter is amazing. I just don't know why he doesn't play that way in the first three quarters. Yeah, the Buffalo. I mean, the only person on Buffalo is pretty much Josh Allen and Cook. I think they ended up getting a tackle injured last week. Yeah, it's they got quite the injury list for sure. Buffalo, and, well, 49ers probably need that bye too. Kincaid has been a beast between Kincaid and who's that other tight end? Oh shit, what was that? They were the big two tight ends there for fantasy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry that baby Gab's got a fever. That sucks. Buffalo gonna beat the hell out of Denver just like they did last year. I don't know. I don't know. 8-6 in the playoffs. I mean, that means you almost 50-50 chance of winning or losing. No, that really has been the probably the and that's I think football's better when the Bears and the Packers are top teams. When that's a rivalry, that rivalry is amazing. And when everybody gets their ass, either one team gets their ass beat versus the other team gets the ass beat, it makes for a boring division. The Lions coming up, and hell, even the Vikings. Everybody in that whole division had a winning record. But yeah, it makes for interesting football for sure. That's true. I mean, that's true. Not and he really. I mean, how many times should he have been? Wonder if we're gonna get the whole. So if Texans wins, I wonder if we're gonna get that shot of Stephon Diggs staring at the scoreboard again. No, I picked the Sea Chickens. No, I picked the Seahawks to win that game against the 49ers. I don't have a Christmas tree up, King Bob. You think? Oh, I didn't know Josh Allen's wife was pregnant. Well, I mean, does it motivate him or does it distract him? I mean, does it motivate him or distract him? Because it could go either way. That's it. I mean, that's well. I mean, I always say, well, Allen would have won if it wasn't for Mahomes. Allen would have won if it wasn't for Lamar Jackson. Allen would have won if it wasn't for Joe Burrow. Well, now all that's out of the way. Let's see what he has. The couple people that had the most pressure on him this last year, I think, is was Herbert and Josh Allen. And Herbert definitely crumbled. Well, Allen hasn't yet, so it's his time. Yeah, it's his time. Yeah, yeah. Pretty memorable watching him look. Oh, Stephon Diggs staring at the scoreboard. All right, Miss Gabs, I appreciate you. Good luck tonight at work. Purdy is a good quarterback. I just dang 49ers can't keep anybody healthy. Half of their team's on IR. Yeah, no, Denver's defense is elite, elite. Uh, but so is Houston's. Houston's defense is elite as well. So I think that's going to probably be the matchup of the game. The last four teams standing, um, I picked the Bears and the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game, and Buffalo and the Pats in the AFC Championship game. It actually isn't too late for me, World. It's not too late at all. It's only 7:30 in the evening. Um, I gave it to so if I look at the last four teams per side as it sits right now, right, and my picks don't matter. Say I'm wrong. I would have to give it to the AFC. The AFC has a lot more tighter defensive teams, but the Seahawks are pretty damn good too. It's just Sam Darnold's the only thing that I'm questioning. Uh, yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, you hit them like buttons to subscribe. Yeah, Denver could win, dude. Denver could win very easily. Win the whole damn thing. So can New England. That's probably the best part about this last year. It was just, uh, it could be any team. It really could be any team that was in the starting of the playoffs, and it could be the Bears. They've been the heart attack team. You know, they've been the ones that pulling it off at the very end, fourth quarter. You got Seahawks that have been doing great. Um, the Lambs, I mean, they're winning. I just don't know how. 49ers, same way. They're winning, and I really don't know how either. You know, they half their teams on IR. Uh, what's going on, Genghis? Uh, I've been growing my hair for about I think it's been about 2 years now. Uh, I forget. I was answering somebody's question. Buffalo has an opportunity. Denver has an opportunity. The Texans have an opportunity. I mean, there's some great games coming up on this next week that can. I wouldn't be shocked if they went either way. No, I'm just. Uh, what's up, hey? Man, there's so many new names I ain't never ever seen. What's going on, Union Ash? Yeah, no. Well, I mean, that was for sure. The four straight uh, Super Bowl. That was I was like 10, 11, 12, 13, somewhere in there. That was that was just the craziest stuff. That one game was close, but the rest of them were just blowouts. What the hell, Charlie Bars? But no, any team, any of these teams can really take it. To be quite honest, shit, it could be the Bears, heart attack kids. Denver's got they're 9-1 in one score games. Uh, Buffalo with Josh Allen has the experience. The Texans has the number one defense, or number one or two. I don't, at least top five. Same with Denver. Same with Seattle. It could be anybody. Um, you know, I'm always the internal optimist. I mean, even when they went to uh, 12 and uh, 2 and 13, and then 1 and 14 there in the early 2000s, I thought, oh, for sure, we are one draft pick away from going undefeated. So I always uh, cry over losing, and then go back to, oh man, we're Super Bowl champions for sure. I don't know, man. They got a fired up team there. They got a fired up team there, Charlie Bars. They got a fired up team. I mean, that Vrabel. I mean, the guy head butted a helmet. You know what I mean? I know that's probably not too smart, but he got a busted lip over it. But since when do you ever see a coach that makes a damn injury report? You know, your coach and your leader will run through a wall for you. It makes you want to run through a wall for them. I mean, it's just crazy, really. And again, two huge defensive matchups. I know that there's a lot of people that don't necessarily want the evil empire to be back. Patriots to have their long seasons and many years in the Super Bowl and playoff runs. The Texans couldn't score against Pittsburgh. The defense had to score them touchdowns. You know, and you got Drake May. That his nickname is his name, which is kind of crazy. Man, yeah, it's just crazy today, really. I I could believe it. I can't believe they didn't actually um, show up there earlier. You know, you would think the Bills would have gotten there sooner. That way, they could have gotten used to the lack of oxygen, the altitude. There you go. Yeah, Smokey. Amen to that. Yeah, amen to that. Jesus, family, and football. With Nico Collins being out, I think that's really what's going to hurt. What's really is going to hurt the Strouds. Yeah, amen. Amen there, Smokey. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just, something about it just makes me, the, watching them play this last week, they really seem to be a fired up team. I mean, just absolutely fired up. So, I mean, yeah, I picked the Texans, but I'm not going to be surprised if New England wins. Oh no, I didn't. On my notes I picked the Texans. So my first gut feeling was the Texans, but then I talked myself out of it in this dang. Yeah, yeah, I did, Jimmy. But you can. I know you probably can't read my writing because I have terrible handwriting. But if you right here, this says Texans win, um, and I talked myself out of it in this live that I picked the Pats. So yeah, uh, that's funny. So yeah, no, yeah, so Drake, Drake May. Yeah, but didn't they like go on like a something silly like a? Oh no, they didn't. I was gonna say I thought they went on like a 10 game winning streak, but no, they did lose that game right there in the middle. But that's just how this year's been. That's just how this year's been. Has been uh, a true any given Sunday. At any given, I mean, look, Carolina beat the Rams. Carolina beat Green Bay. You know, the Saints beat Carolina. The Raiders finally, after 10 years, beat the Chiefs. So, didn't the Browns beat somebody uh, that they weren't supposed to? Uh, what's oh week one? Yeah, Cardinals beating the yeah the Cardinals beating the Cowgirls. Uh, didn't the Vikings beat? Didn't the Vikings beat the Bears? Lions swept the Bears, I think. Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy games in this season. I mean, there was no rhyme or reason to this season for sure. But that's the best part about football. Yeah, the Giants beating the Eagles. That's probably the biggest one right there. The Giants beating the Eagles. I agree. Uh, Reed, Dion. Yeah, I agree. There and it really the whole conversation about, well, that college team can beat this professional team, and I think that's the biggest joke I've ever heard. That one college team has you know five or six uh, five or six college or NFL pros, and the professional football team has all pros. So it didn't I think the Bills beat the heck out of them too, if I remember right. Well, yeah, no, they played Buffalo twice, right? Because they're in the same division. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. They're all professionals. They all get paid to do what they do. Um, the quote unquote easy schedule. Well, they get a draft and they get a free agency. I'm not going to lie and say here that I'm not uh, excited for the Chiefs to play a third round schedule, but that schedule is just 2 games. So it's not really necessarily a whole season, right? Well, guys, I just wanted to jump on here and uh, say what's up, talk to you guys a little bit, talk a little football. I appreciate you guys stopping by here. It's just like I said, just on a whim stream. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, we'll. Oh, no kidding, yeah, Reed, Dion, yeah, there wouldn't be no competition. It really would be no competition. The college team versus the professional team. I mean, it comes down to formations and playbook and what you do with your college kids versus what you do with the professional teams. There'd be no chance. There'd be no chance at all. It remind me of when the mascots play the little kids and the little kids go flying when the mascots hit them. It'd be the same type of thing. Yeah, yeah. Charlie. I mean, I know that you're kind of joking there a little bit, but uh, I bet you if you took the top players on both those teams, that the Raiders probably could beat that squad. Maybe not 10 out of 10 times, but 9 out of 10. And you also, if the Raiders aren't sitting all their players like they did at the very end to try to get the number one pick. Yeah, that national championship game is going to be a pretty good one. I saw Indiana play that first round of the playoffs, and I knew it was uh, pretty much knew it was over. Yeah, I pretty much knew that it was over. Indiana. Oh, no, Indiana got those games all day long. What's that? Talking about college. Do you think the SEC is still the powerhouse of the college football rankings, or did Big Ten get that now? Yeah, was it an expedition game? Dream Team played. It wasn't North Carolina. Was it Duke or was it Dream Team versus? I remember either reading about it. I don't think I saw it. They ended up. Is it this particular year that it's a Big Ten, or has it been last 3 years? Did the college playoffs make it to where the SEC is no longer the top conference? Because now, you think about it, it's either going to be Miami or Indiana this year. Uh, oh, are you talking about they played just recently? Who knows, though? I mean, he's going to the Raiders. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, no, Goon Stomper, I get that all the time. Talking about my happy little trees and whatnot. Yeah, I get that all the time. That, Bob Ross, or uh, Sideshow Bob. I think Mendoza. It really depends on what happens with them in Indiana, and who. Uh, what happens with who's going to be the new coach over there at the Raiders? What kind of offensive schemes they're going to play? They really don't uh, necessarily run a pro style offense in Indiana. It's more of the was it the running run and shoot or whatever they call that, more of an option. So I don't necessarily think that it's going to take them a couple years to get ready. For sure, I 100% I 100% agree with you, A Train. He's definitely going to the Raiders. Oh yeah, no, that was crazy when they kept on talking about how Serena Williams could beat anybody. Yeah, she ended up losing. Yeah, thanks, Gabs. Do you think? I mean, how much? Well, yeah. I mean, why not? Because with Brady owning the Raiders, of course he would want Belichick to come there. But I don't know if they can get him out of North Carolina. What are we clapping, Priscilla? It's so crazy. I read it on my live here on the phone, and it's different than what's actually being said in the chat. You really do have to have both up to actually read what people are saying. Maybe I can move it over here so I can read and look at you guys at the same time. Hey, yeah, 20 likes, no kidding. That's cool. I don't show that many on my side, but I believe you. They changed the words. No, they definitely definitely changed the words. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely busy. Hey, I appreciate it, hey Trey. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I was actually, I don't know how you guys talked me in and keep going. I was actually trying to end 4 or 5 minutes ago. Well, I mean, I'm sure it keeps them in shape. Keeps them in shape, Jimmy. Well, hey, like I was saying, I just wanted to stop in here and talk to you guys for a little bit about this weekend's games. I'm going to be doing 3 live streams this week, both games on Saturday and then evening game on Sunday. And then Jimmy and Gabs will also be doing some lives. Jimmy Kakavitsis, 1989, his name's in the chat. And Gabsy, 0811, is going to be doing some games. Make sure that you get by there and give them likes and check them out. Um, and yeah, we'll talk to you all tomorrow. We'll talk to you later. Bye.